Ah, cool. No way. Alknock, you actually woke up. I'm so proud of you. Hello, by the way. Just setting up stream name and stuff. Cool. Now you have to be awake. You promised. There's no way back now. Oh, I'll just share the... Cool. I should really make some new picture. Try to... No. Yeah, let's leave it like that. It's running without a problem. My stream seemed to be glitchy for a second there, but it seems okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, your tags. Welcome. By the way, today we are gonna start with the flying pet thingy, and then we're gonna go back to the farting rabbits if we have time, but I'm sure we will find time for that because I'm so excited about the pet. Oh, you don't have sound? Seriously? Did I mess up already? Oh no. Whew! I was actually scared that it's on my side. Didn't you mute me, your text? That'll be sad. I can't start before everyone comes and I'll just wait before your text sets up, repairs the sound and then we can start. Hello, honey. Oh, sheesh. I seriously can't hear myself think over that music. Very chill. I think we can start, guys. So if you've seen on the Discord, I actually posted some GIF with the flying pet, and today I had a great idea about making the right pet for the the model for that, because the flying head with the mask, that was not great. So I created this. Wait, you actually can summon the pet with pressing G. Yay! It's a Nyankad. I'm so happy about this. So yeah, I was super productive today. And you can despawn her and spawn her back. And the way it works is that you can like at the start she doesn't collect anything, right? Because you have to first specify what you would like to, what you would like her to collect. So you can, through the custom interaction, you can always assign the last picked item as something that should be collected. So if I now collect this resin, press F, it adds the resin to the list, and she picks all the resin that she can find. Like if we, you can see she finds all the resin and leaves everything else. If I can pick log now, she's gonna be picking logs and the resin as well. That's so great. Ah. Oh, it's already getting dark. How is that possible? Okay, so that's what we have right now. And yeah, I like it so much. The way she moves fast and leaves the rainbow behind her. That's awesome. So I'll show you how it works. And hopefully it won't be long because it's very simple actually. So you can use any model for the pet that you'd like, but I think you should stick with the cat because, dudes, it's the perfect cat ever. I have a pet storage for that, so every time the cat spawns, she gets this storage assigned, and yeah. So I don't know if I should build it up from the start or if I should just like show you. It's, like there's not much to it, but I really don't wanna. Cat? I don't get the chat right now, guys. So I hope you do because I'm lost. Okay, so anyway, there is a time trigger for that, and the time trigger is runs every second, I think, and it checks for each pet because there could be multiple pets in there, you know, for what? Well, I don't get it at all, guys. What pig? What? Oh my god. So it's constantly calling this find items for every pet that's in the game. And what happens here is that each item that it finds around the player, and this is the overlap sphere that finds all the entities in, no, well, in a sphere. You guys showed me that because I had no idea I can do that before. And it checks the area around the player, and if every item it finds, it passes it into this for each, and then it checks if the pickable item types, I will show you in a second. It's just an array of types that you want the pet to, you know, pick, and you can add to this array through the custom interaction. Well, hi Crystal. Oh, how can you think Nyan Cat is a pig? Like, how is this even possible? What? I've never met anyone who wouldn't know Nyan Cat. I'm so disappointed. So where was I? Oh yeah. So it checks if it is in the pickable item types, if it has the type, and it checks if the item is already in the array because you don't want to add the item like multiple times, right? However, yeah, it's true that Nyan Cat is pretty old, right? Yeah, you Mellow. How can you not know that it's a Nyan Cat? And how can you think it's a pig? I'll name it Neon Pig right now. When I upload it as a composition, it's gonna be a Neon Pig. So if it's not in the array of items to pick, and if it is a pickable type, it will just push the array. Oh, I have to turn down this music at least a bit. I can't really focus. I could just turn down my volume, right? Problem solved. Can you guys hear me through the music? Hopefully. Wait, why are you lost, Mellow? Okay, should I go over it again? I didn't actually do anything so far, so that's okay. So first we check the overlap sphere, right? We add all the entities that are around the player, and then for each entity we check if it is one of the types that we want to collect. This is from the pickable item types. We are gonna be adding to this. Okay, okay. I should have thought of that. It's pretty old, but it's so cute. You can't pass it. And if it's not in the array, you push it into the items to pick. And then we check if the pet is not already picking items, because you don't. Again, this is something you don't want to call multiple times. So if it's not picking items, we are gonna set picking items to true. Of course, we have to check if it has something to pick. Like if you don't find anything here, you want the pet to keep following you, right? Then we call pick next, and this calls itself as long as it has something to collect. I think. Dude, I'm so confused right now. What did I do? Oh yeah, I don't know. I know. It's okay. So pick next. What happens is that it just checks if the target is not none. That means that if we have some current target that is the item that we want to pick right now. And in the last one, and oh, here, I unplugged it. Here you check if the item that is the one of the items that you found, if it's among the pickable items, and if it's not already in the items to pick array. That is all the items that the pet should collect, because you don't want to add the same item multiple times. So this is just, yeah. So once we've called pick next, we check if the pet was already trying to pick something. If it's not none, that means he was already picking something. So we can move that item to inventory, to the owner. This is just a variable. It's not like a storage owner. This is just poor choice of the name for a variable. Oh yeah, I am actually passing the entity type straight to entity type. We have right here get entity type. The second one, this one? No, because this is just the item itself. These items to pick are just items themselves. Those are the items that we are actually going to collect. I'm gonna actually upload this afterwards as the composition, so you can check it out for yourself. Oh, that's good. Anyways, yeah, we move that item to the inventory, which as I've already said, and then we shift array. That means that we just delete the first item in the array. That is the item that we are currently picking, right? So now we have erased that from that array. That means it's already picked. We just forget it, and then we check if there is still something to pick. So get length items to pick. If it's greater than 0, then we can set the next item, which is at index 0. And we just call move to object. And here I'm calling actually off some offset, so so the cat doesn't fly straight into the ground where the item is. I think I can actually put this higher. Means just it's gonna hover above the object. Speed 8. That's just if you want it faster, like why not? But I think 8 is actually a lot, as you have seen, as it was like jumping between the items. And rotate 2, this is just so the Nyan isn't rotated always the same, so it faces the item and then it goes for it. Okay, and else, this is in case the array is already empty. That means it has no items to pick anymore. Then we can set the current target to none. This is because sometimes I've noticed that when you have nothing in the current item, it tends sometimes to place 0 in there. So if you want to have checks like these, if it's not equal to none, you should always set it to none in the cases that you need. Get position. It's still returning you position. It's not returning 0 though. Because the get position in group, it returns the relative position in the group to the center of the group, I think. To the pivot point, if I'm not mistaken. Because once they're in the group, they have a relative position and a global position. And get position returns you the relative position. That means the position inside the group towards the pivot point. And transform position returns the global position. And I think they haven't changed that. Yeah, so if it's 0, we set the current target to none because, well, it's none. Set is picking items to false. That means that this can be called again. And follow player, this is just simple instruction to follow and aim, so the cat flies behind you. Yeah, I think this is actually how it was designed. I was surprised as well. Like, I had so many struggles with that tile. Yeah, it was horrible, but yeah. I think we can test it out, but I think it actually returns the position. It doesn't actually return 0 for all the objects in the group, or it shouldn't at least. I'm so proud that Oknog actually woke up. We should have bet on it. Okay, so oh, by the way, that's actually it. This is all the script that is moving the moving the pet, and the only thing left is this add to pick types, and this is just something that that uses the custom interaction. And when this is called, and I will show you from where I'm calling it, it's from this event listener. I should really like label these better. This is just I set it up to F, and once you start picking any, oh yeah, no, this is on pick start. Confusion. Good. So on pick start, we actually assign this get type entity of the picked entity to player storage, which is here. This is a player storage, and the only thing that is here is active pet, so you can summon, and to summon him you can keep a track of which player is owns which pet. And last picked item type. This is important because you need to save the last picked item. So when the player presses F for assigning the type to the array of types that should be collected, you can actually just take this type and just pass it in. So I think if we open this, add to pickable, you can see add to pick types, and you just get active pet of the player. This is why we have it. And entity type, we just pass in the get last pick type. And as you can see here, it just takes the entity type and checks if it's not already in the array, because like why would you want to include it multiple times, and pushes it into the array if it's not already there. So yeah, this is it. It's actually everything that's behind it. I think these are just things that I've been testing around. And of course the thing that is missing here from the pet is the option to delete the items that are already in the array. So I've actually prepared something but didn't finish it. So that could be like a simple table where you would have item type names and then option to remove them. But I don't know if you guys want to do that. Would you like to finish this, or would you like to go to pooping rabbits? It's completely up to you guys. Like, if we finish it today, I can upload it as a composition. If we don't, I'll just finish it off. Oh, okay. But now I can't screw up, damn it. I like doing things off stream because there's no pressure. Server travel. Oh, I don't think this is gonna be in 1.6 though. Like, I know. Oh yeah, the rainbow. That is. Yeah, but I don't think this is gonna be enabled Yortax, because no, I don't think so. Because in editor you have the option to basically cheat, right? Because you can prepare a map where you can add yourself a creator cube and add yourself, well, a ton of different things. So once you travel to the editor map, you can just take everything you need and then travel back to someone else's explore. Oh, so what did you mean? I'm sorry, I'm maybe... Oh, right. Oh yeah, that should be possible, but Look, I will ask about this tomorrow. Hi, Andy. I'll ask about this tomorrow at work, and I will let you know on Discord, because I wouldn't want to lie to you, and I don't really know, so it would be safe to just wait. Okay, so the rainbow. Rainbow is actually just multiple... Oh, this is so laggy. Multiple placed entities. And see right here, I have placed entity for every color of the rainbow. Just name them, and it's a frost ball. You can see them right here. I can edit one of those. If I edit this last one, yeah, you can see this is just a particle with these balls, frost ball, fireball, and lightning ball, have these trail effects behind them, so I use them everywhere I can because it's so amazing. So yeah, this is just six particle effects stacked one under. Yeah, you know what I mean. Just stacked under each other, and they make the rainbow when you move it. And I've actually, the way that it leaves the trail longer is just setting the speed of the simulation speed to something lower, like 0.5 is this long. You set it to 0.1. It's just it stays there forever. I think it's not good to use it, but in many cases it's really awesome, of course. So yeah, next thing, what was I doing? Items list, yeah. So we need a way to actually show all the items that already, that player already has in selected as the pickable types, right? So we will go to edit script of our custom controls. This just opens the cool. This happens when I do things off stream and then forget about them. Okay, so this is the little thing that I've already created, and we can recreate it, I think. So what we know is that we want to set the text of these lines, right? And if you see the structure here that I've created, this is a list, and every item on that list is like one row, right? And under that, we can see that we need like second child, and then first child under that. There is the text. So we need to get child of this, second, and then first, right? And this is how we have to access them in each row. Oh really? Oh damn it, I'm sorry. How come it's just zoomed in? Oh, it has been like this all the time. Sorry guys. I will fix it, just give me a second. Bloop. Beautiful. No, sorry, I changed the resolution of the game before I started the stream. I had no idea. I'm really sorry about that. Damn it. You've seen just a part of the screen this entire time. Oh my god. Yeah, this will be why you couldn't see that. Yeah. Ah. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Okay. So oh no. Okay, so I will show you again the layout. Hopefully you can see it now. And yeah, so there is a list of the items, and each item has multiple children. We need a second child here, and under that we need the first child, which is a text, right? And this is there is the same structure that they're just copied under there. So we need set text, then of course get widget, because you always need that, and get child. Okay, so our centerpiece is gonna be this get widget, which is gonna be the list, right? Yes, that makes sense. So we have this variable of owner because we call this from the pet storage. So this player will be the owner, right? This is the player that we've used before. Then we need a child of this, and this child is the child of the primary list, right? So we can determine this, but by get, I think it's get array ID index of, yeah. Because this is just to determine which row are we typing on right now. So we just take this pickable item types and the entity type. And then we need one more child. This is gonna be the second one, because then now we are going under the list item. So this will be one for the second child in that. and then there is gonna be 0 for the first child. This is the text. It's gonna be really confusing when you have multiple layers there. And here we just pass in the entity type, right? And I hope this is gonna work. I don't remember if I was actually checking in. So all we need to do is just update the UI, like call this update UI when we are opening the window. So if we test it out, before we open the window, I'm just gonna call update UI from the pet storage, and to get to the pet storage, we need a variable get active pet of the player. How comes you don't see the letters on the... What? What's wrong, Mellow? The child is... you know, the child thing is very useful when you're like cycling through these. Oh no, I'm sorry, Mellow. Okay, so right now it should work. Let's just try this if it's working, because if it's not, I wouldn't like to continue, you know, with the other stuff. I'm just gonna summon my pet here. Okay, so I pick this, then I pick like a stick, pass it in as well, so we'll just see if it's collecting them. Yeah, and we can open the list by B. Oh, and you can see we have the lock and the stick. Should probably do something about this, because it returns this entity prototype type. Nah, I don't like that. Oh, it's not a pig, god damn it. Like, look at it. Look at a cute cat. No, when it's collecting the items, it goes straight to your storage. What the body looks like. I won't argue with Mello anymore about that. You're missing the basic knowledge, Mello. What did I... Yeah. Yeah, but I can't get the item, right? Because I'm listing just the entity types. We can probably like cut the text. Ha ha ha. Okay, so what did I want to do? Yeah, right. What we can do here, we have the entity type, and we know that entity type, when it returns a string, it will return the entity prototype, then the thingy. Quotation marks? Are they quotation marks? I don't know. Probably. So we could probably like cut it with the substring. You think that this would work? I've never seen this Czech translation in my life, and I didn't miss anything. I would need to see the. I don't have the actual string there. I'm lost with this. You know what? Let's just leave the text for now because I'll just think about it for a second and let's just continue. Pop Tartu. Oh no. Okay, so right now when we're seeing the list, we need a way to remove the item, and we are gonna be doing that through the buttons there. And here. So when any button is clicked, so I don't want to do like each button separately, and we need get parent. I can't get parent? Seriously? What is happening? I thought I can get parents. Oh yeah. I could like spawn it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. The search parameters check is if you wanna search in like these parameters as well. Like by default, it is searching only for like in here. It's just get priority is searched if you don't have this checked. If you check this, it is searching for custom post process as well. For like I think yeah, for a play particle. If I didn't check this, it wouldn't find this because it searches just for the play and not for the particle. Yeah, no problem. So, but I'm really stumped with this because this was supposed to work. Custom UI. We can only get children. I have no idea. You know, I really thought I was getting a parent somehow before. This is weird. Okay, maybe I was mistaken. But how are we gonna do that? Okay, we're gonna have to cheat this a bit. A button, and there is. Oh, I actually no. That's the text for remove. God damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna add one more text field under the button. But I don't like that. God damn it. If I add the text field and I disable it so it's not visible, then we can actually use this as like a data placeholder. This is stupid. Okay, new solution. I will just pass event data with the index of the buttons. This event data is something that you can get when the button is pressed. That's one of the parameters there. So I will be able to ask which button has been pressed. It will return this number, and we will use that to know which you know what we are trying to delete. So right now I have the numbers there. So if I go back here, no, wait, where was I going? Oh, here, edit script. On button click, you can see we have this parameter, and these are the event data. I hope. Yeah, it should be it. Yeah, it should be it. Yeah. So on button clicked, we want to remove from array order by s. No. Remove add, because we as parameter we are passing the, and you have to convert it to number from text, because anything that you pass from the text you have to convert to numbers. And the array that we are removing is the pet storage. So get active pet, and the pet storage is get pickable item types. Right, like that. Cool. So like this, we are gonna remove remove the item that is on the index of this number, and then we're just gonna call the update UI again, because we want to refresh that. Sorry. Okay, so spawn the pet. I'm super thirsty today. Oh, I should have placed some entities on the ground so I wouldn't have to do this all the time. And then just stick. Okay. So we have the log, bark, and stick, and then if I remove the bark, it correctly removed it, but this stick remained there because it doesn't get it doesn't update the rest of the lines. But right now it shouldn't pick up bark anymore. So if we try it here, it should just collect sticks and logs. Yeah, it left bark there, so it's working. Cool. Stop with that. Oh, Mellow, how I will really have to name him Pig now. This is terrible. Okay, so what we need to solve is that we need to update all of them every time, right? And the way we can do that is that we will change the way that it goes through all these. So instead of going for each, we can change the loop to count with, maybe? Yeah. Get length. No, get children count. Ah. Oh, we have pink cats everywhere. The ugly ones. Poor. I mean, I don't like them either. The ones. What are they called? The ones without the fur. Like the Egypt ones. I don't know what they're called actually. So we are gonna cycle through all these child objects of the list, which are all the rows, and we are gonna ask if this counter is smaller than the length of the array of you know, the pickable item types. Yeah, exactly. You know, do you remember the Polaris, the cat from like 3 streams ago that was showing? It used to be white, but it's all pink now. Just so I could, so I could have a pink pal. Okay, so if it's lower than I, then we know that there is some item that we will have to you know, set the text for. But if it's not, this is the else, we can actually set the type, set that whole line as like disabled. So set enabled widget, and this is the get child, and child order in this case is gonna be only this I to false. And if it is, it's gonna be enabled, right? So right now we're just enabling or disabling if there is something to set of, or if there isn't. And now we have to fill in the text in this case. And that is gonna change because we can't use this anymore. So child order, it will still be this L, and instead of this entity type, which was the, we have to use get array, pickable item types, and index this L. I don't like these weird letters as the, I'll just rename it to counter, just so we can see better. Yeah. Okay, so this should work. So all the items that have something in them will get enabled and set with some text of the item type, and all the other ones will be disabled. Let's test it out right now. Oh, right, I don't have any pet. Okay, right now we have 3 types in there. So if I show it, we have log, acacia seed, and stick. We will remove the acacia seed, and we can see it's working correctly. Great. Cool, cool, cool. So we can remove this as well. And now there will be only the stick. And pick sticks. Great. Cool, so that's working. I think one more thing that we will have to solve is that you can actually have more types than you have places in there. That is very unfortunate. And when I'm thinking about it, we have one much bigger problem. And that is the fact that when we are despawning the pet, you're gonna lose all the pickable types. But I suppose that, like, it is a way to restart it, I think. Oh yeah, he actually does a little bit sometimes. That is just because I've enabled the rotation around x-axis, just so he can like wobble a little bit, like up and down, and he keeps turning. Like, it happens only sometimes, and then he like sorts himself out. But it's a flying cat in a Pop-Tart, so I think he's allowed to be drunk sometimes. He had a hard day, you know, so he had to let some steam out. What did I want to do? Yeah, right. I'm constantly on the edge of being fired. Like that is inevitable. That will definitely come at some point. So it might as well be for a drunk cat farting rainbows, right? Okay, so one problem. If you check it here in the layout, we only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces, right? So we could like create a real long list and fill it out, but that is a lot of work, and we don't want that. So any chance you get, you should always try to save yourself some work, right? So if we make this smaller, and center it again. To make this smaller, we can create some additional buttons on the lower side that will allow us to go on the next page of this, if there is any. And I'm just hoping this is gonna work. Like, I'm not sure, but I've been thinking about it when I was creating this, and it could be really cool. So if we set it 50 by 50 and place in a picture. God damn it, come back. Okay, so we'll just create these arrows, right? This is gonna be next. Can I move it? Position X will be like 50. And I duplicate it. It's gonna be minus 50, and the image is gonna be flipped. Cool. So this would be the buttons that to like take us to the next and the previous page of the list. If you have more than 6 items. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's fair. It's ugly, but you know, it serves the purpose. And I have to name these. This is gonna be next. And this is gonna be previous. Okay. So I'm gonna need like eight different items on the ground so we can test this out. Voltages. What? Ammunition, musket ball, arrow. 2, 4, 6. Let's do crossbow bolt as well. I don't know. What else could we pick? Some meat. Cool. Okay, so now we have some item types so that we don't have to, you know, cut down the trees every time we try that. And when we are updating the UI, we will need something that defines on what page we are right now. So we will create a new variable that will be active page, and this will be a variable that will keep us, you know, keep us informed which page is active. So on create of this storage, we're gonna set the active page to 0. This is just to make sure that we are on the first page every time we create the pet. And then we know that we can only fit 6 types here, right? So if we click on the next button, and that will be here, edit script. On the next and on previous, we're gonna be setting this set active page. Oh, this is so complicated. And I messed it up already. Oh, this is terrible. Now we have to plug in the player everywhere. Yeah. Oh, I'm making this way too complicated. Okay, so this will on next will be +1, and on previous will be -1, and we need to check that it won't go. Oh no. Clamp this number, minimum 0, and maximum will be length of the array divided by 6, right? Length. I have a second monitor that's blocking a part of my screen. Ah, it's better. Hey Petra. Yeah, that is gonna happen in a while. They're gonna be grenade pooping, and it's gonna be epic. Priorities: Nyan Cat trumps pooping rabbits sometimes. By the way, the first thing Adam asked me about the Nyan Cat was if it explodes. And I am so appalled by what he thinks about me. Like, how can he think that? Okay, get length array and pickable types. Where are you guys? Pickable item type. No, he doesn't. He has no idea what he's talking about. Divided by 6. And we need this number to be a ceiling, right? Because if it's like 3.6, we need the 4th page for the... Yeah. So if you guys don't know, ceiling is returning always the higher number from some number with decimal points. Oh, when you say it like this, Arknog, it sounds a little violent, but that's not all. Like, there is some magic in there somewhere. Let's pretend there is, okay? And anyway, if someone tells me that I am too violent on my streams, I'm blaming everyone else that has been here. Like, Arknog brought the idea for exploding stuff, and yeah, you guys are taking the fall. Okay, so next, previous, and when we click it, we need to change the update UI page, right? Because this will only list items from the given page, and that is here where we get the array. We wanna get array but of the counter plus number of the page times 6. I hope so. I have no idea if I'm actually like doing something that makes sense. A variable active page times 6. So if we are on the first page, it's just gonna take counter, right? Because this is gonna be 0. So it's gonna go from 0 to 5. Eh. Let's hope so. Yeah, I know, but I don't know what else to do not to be so shiny. This is just how I shine regularly. Okay, so this should work. And then we're gonna call this every time we click the next and previous buttons. I need some better camera so I don't shine that much. Why wouldn't I be a sparkly vampire? Oh no, I didn't. Ah, god damn it. Oh, add this, add this, add this, add this. We should have some text announcing that it has been added. Okay, so I can probably pick the Vorax as well. Cool. So now if I display this, we can see it is blank, musket ball, bullet, arrow, shotgun, and if I next, it's not working. Great. What did I do? Oh no. Damn it! Oh, I hate when this happens. Edward, no, please no. I've never seen the movies though. I think I've seen like half of one, but I have no idea if it was like the first part or second part. Okay, so exactly what did I do? Okay, so let's start at the beginning. I think the first mistake was that I am listening to all the buttons and these are actually buttons. So this is page. This is just to prevent these buttons of triggering the delete function. So on button clicked, we are gonna check if the event is not equal to page. The parameter is not equal to string page. Cool, so it won't call this anymore. So those were the errors before. And on next active page +1. This would work. So there will be probably a problem with this. So the only thing I've changed was this thing. The counter goes from 0. Why was it happening? Like, is it possible that it was happening only because of the error with the deleting? No, probably not. So get array pickable items and index is counter plus active page times 6. Does this make sense? 0. It should be. Let's just try this again with the fixed deleting. No, that should be multiplication because I am increasing the number, right? Like what I'm doing is that if I have like 8 items on page 0, which is the first page. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong update UI. On page 0, it's gonna go just with the counter because the active page, this is gonna be 0 times 6, so this is gonna be 0, and it's gonna go first 0th item, first item, second, third till 5. Then when we click to next page, this should give us 6 because it's gonna be 1 times 6. So it will go from 6 to 7 to 8 and so forth. You know? So when we are on a second page, we are listing items from index 7 and so forth. Or 6, yeah, 6, sorry. I'm quite certain that it should work. No, I'm not, I'm lying. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There should be 9 items now. Please, 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 please. Fuck! Sorry, guys. Ah. Why doesn't it work? I hate this. None has no properties. Null. Get pickable item types. What did I do? There's gonna be some error. Update UI. So, I'm so sorry, guys. I know this is terrible when you have to wait for that, but the child order is working. Get array, pickable items. The active page. 0. No, I didn't. I hope so. That should be just the update when you click the button and just, you know, increasing the page. Yeah, probably smart idea to output to the console the number of the page, but I'll put it into the button. Set text widget. Get child. This should be still the same. Get array pickable item times. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. It could be with this counter. Yeah, number 6. Oh wait, I could. No, that's not gonna help. Oh, this looks great. This is how my console looks like 99% of the time. It's so sad. So wait, set pet storage active page, right? 2 clamp number to get page +1, and I'm just, yeah, it should be it. Clamping number is ceiling length divided by 6. Should work. Oh, no, it's not gonna work. Or is it? Let's just try to output the number here. Because I think that the top, you know, this max is not included, the maximum value. So I'll need to increase it by 1. So that's one fix. And again, I'm not sure about that, but I think so. So get active page. We're just gonna output them to the console here. And probably before we get the error from update UI. And right here, I need to actually, because I'm checking for get length of the array. And the array is, it doesn't count with the next items, right? Like with the paging at this point. Because it's gonna go only to the maximum here. So the first page is working. So I need to make sure that this number goes only to the maximum number on that page. If there are like 3 items left on the page, there should be only 3 here. Oh no, how does every single time there is some bot spamming the chat? Every single time. Oh, who deleted it? That's so cool. Oh, Yortex, you just gave yourself away. You were wondering when you're gonna come with that. Ah, So wait, I know that there is gonna be a page number in there, right? Active page. Mm. Active page times 6. So this is the number of the page that we are in. I don't know how to do that either, so it makes 2 of us. But I think it's not that difficult. So if this is gonna be on the first page, we could like subtract them. So this is subtracting the previous pages, right? This could work. If we subtract the previous pages, then the length is gonna be only from 0 to like 2 at that, I hope so. Okay. So now we have 6 of them. I hate this. And of course that the console is not working. I hate this so much. How comes it's not working? Like, I think I know where the problem is at this point. I'm just gonna try it without the update. I'm really sorry, guys, for this. There's so many errors. Like, the problem is that I am cycling through always like 6 next items, which are not in the second row, right? Oh, no. Okay, so now I should have more. Ah. Remember how I said that it's gonna restart if you desummon the neon pig? So I just did it. Yeah, but it said about the storage because the script that we are calling about the update UI is in the storage. It was it just shows you where the script failed, and it was in that instruction. I hate it. Wait, I removed it, right? Didn't I just remove the updates? Oh, wait a second. Yeah, it is gonna be in the second setting of the page. Oh, if it's actually the case, I hate myself. So it's gonna be here in the get length. Because I'm using player and not the pet. Ugh. So I was fine. I was trying to look for the for the array in a player storage and not the pet storage. Fudge. I'm just gonna leave the debug text anyway. But maybe we fixed another issues, you know, while thinking that it was I hate myself so much. Okay. So right now it should at least show something. Cool. We can't go. Oh, we can go to the second, third. Okay. So we still have the issue where we can go further than we are supposed to, but cool. Remove this. Remove this. We only have one page. Yes! I'm so happy. Whew. Yeah. I increased it by 1, but still, that probably shouldn't be the ceiling but the floor. It's. I might have fucked up from the beginning. Like I shouldn't. I definitely shouldn't have increased that, as we can see. Oh, it was here, right? So it will actually be. We can just change this to -1. It will fix our troubles. Yeah. So no, I don't like that. We have to redo it. We're gonna say floor. Okay, so this should be it, right? Hopefully. We don't need the right. Oh, we need. Right, of course we need it when we are checking it out. Okay, so this should actually work. So one last test if it's working. Yeah. Maybe it was the right solution all along. So worst case scenario, we're just gonna backtrack. Okay. Can go here, and we can't go any further. Cool, it's working. So if I remove these. So if the page is full, we can still go to the. You know, Who cares? Who cares? I don't. Let's just leave it as it is. This is okay. If someone wants to visit an empty page, that's okay. It's fine by me. I've had enough of errors here. Okay, so one last thing we have to fix is the annoying entity prototype text. Yeah, exploding sheeps are gonna be in a second. I'm just gonna fix the text, and I'm really glad that you're not messing with me or text. Because if you did say that, I would probably go on and fix it because I wouldn't mind at that point. So please don't. Yeah, your text is on is to blame. I knew it. I knew we're gonna find someone. Okay, so I'm just gonna try something. I'm just gonna find index of source is gonna be this, and text is gonna be this. Yeah. Where's the character I'm looking for? Yeah. Will this work? And hopefully next week. I didn't quite prepare Adam yet, so he doesn't know. I'm sure he's gonna be so happy when he hears that. So I've done so many things for him already. He can't say no at this point. Really? Oh, it's so nice. I am not sure if this is gonna work. So let's just try this. I'm trying to cut the string where the quotes are. Oh, cool. It has no index of what? Ah, I hate this. Oh yeah, because it is still a prototype and not a string. This is... ah, it sucks. Well, I'm just gonna create a local variable from this, so I don't have to paste it there. It's gonna be text. And I'm gonna set it up. I think if you add like an empty like this, an empty string to it, it should become a string. Yeah, but it is the easiest way, but you know, nah, I don't know. Like I want to accomplish it this way. I know I shouldn't. A string. What if this works by itself? Uh, uh, index of source, source is text, and text we're looking for is this bad boy. And then again substring. So test this out, please. Oh no, bye honey. Too bad that you have to go already. It's working! Ah, I'm so proud of myself right now. Okay, so we just need to increase it by 1, and that is where we're gonna start. So number plus 1. So we have our start, and then we can actually use this one, and then we can define an index as well, because we have another function, last index, and I think this should be going from the back, or no? I'm just gonna check it. Now let's see. Last index of text and I need to subtract 1 if it's gonna work. And this should find the one at the other side of the text. Oh yeah, definitely. These are very useful life hacks for that. Ah, I fucked up already. Substring. Okay, so we have some error, but I don't know what did I do. What did I do? End index is maybe this is not working. Let's try another one. It should work, right? Okay, bye Petya. Was nice to see you. And sorry that you didn't get to see the rabbits though. Next time, definitely. Okay, it says she, not sheet, but it's just the -1 there. But it's working. God damn it, I'm so proud of myself right now. Amazing. So I'll just remove the -1 and we have it working. Okay, so this is officially working. We don't need this anymore. We don't need these bad boys anymore. Oh no. I'm sorry, Andy. Like, I would really love to explain to you, like, where you got lost or something, but I'm not sure if it's possible. So if you have, like, some questions that would help you, like, you can throw them out there, and if not, you can just ask later on the stream and on the Discord, and I will explain anything that's needed. it's nothing important, right? If you want to use it just for fun, you can just download the composition when it's up and use it without knowing how it works. Oh yeah, if you're just starting, this is like way too far, you know, way too complicated for that. But yeah, once you actually get into it, this will make so much sense. So you can come back to it, rewatch it, and then you're gonna know exactly what we're talking about. I'm thinking, did I actually? Oh, I didn't. This is great. I'm on a wrong account. God damn it. Oh, I'm definitely not. Every single stream, Oknog, and you know, everyone's telling me about features that I have no idea that exist. So that has its magic. By the way, I will have to restart the game, guys, because I have to change my Steam accounts. So just give it a second with the black space. I'm sorry about that. I forgot to change my accounts back then. And I have the Beaky 2 game with exploding sheep on the second account. Yeah, it's time for explosions. The only Violent Yortux is excited about it. That's nice. At least someone. The name is completely your fault, Knock. Oh, I don't have the rabbits here. Oh, this is so sad. Okay, so I'm just gonna recap what we have now, where we left off. I'm just gonna check the... Oh no, I did. Oh no, I... Ah. Oh right, sorry. This is not good. Okay, so this is what we have right now, right? So if... Oh, it's so hard to say something when you keep getting exploded. Okay, so sheeps can start exploding, and normally you can defuse them, but I suck. See, you can defuse them like that. Okay, let's just go back because I keep exploding. So that's where we left off. This is where we turned off the stream with all the explosions. And then I got the idea for rabbits. So we are gonna create some rabbits pooping grenades, because why not? This is a peaceful game. Which color of a rabbit do we want? I like white rabbits. Pink? I mean, why not at this point? It's actually kinda cute. Cool. We have pink rabbits. You brought this to yourself. Do you have any idea how it would look? I can't say anything in Spanish. Like seriously, not a word. Although I had a Spanish roommate for like 2 years, and I got nothing. Luckily, he was really good at English. Great, or French. Let's just make this multi like bilingual, trilingual. Does it make sense? Ah, never mind. So I could like always get like two other guys that would be sitting next to me and would be translating it to Spanish and French. Yeah, this is definitely not a pig. I'm so glad that you can tell. Oh my god. Okay, so what we're gonna do, the main idea behind this is that there is gonna be a place from which the rabbits are gonna spawn, right? Pigs are not this big though. Or at least I haven't seen one this much big. Like it's possible that in some other countries they have like these. In some other country they might. Oh wait, there are black pigs, aren't there? Like the wild ones. They are kind of brownish, I guess. Are they still called pigs? You know what I mean, right? The boars. Boars? Yes. Boars are basically pigs. No, cows stays. I see that. Wait, do we not have cows? Do we have cows, guys? I have no idea. No, we only have goats. I'm disappointed. We don't for chocolate. But yeah, cows are a great idea. That would be awesome. I hope they'll be added at some point. But for me, I would actually prefer more enemies than like the friendly animals. Really ugly horse, and that would be a cow. So you're telling me that every cow is just a very ugly horse? Okay, we need a grenade. I'm not moving anywhere. So this is what the rabbit is gonna be pooping out. And we will definitely need some storage for the rabbit. Because we need to define the functions for, actually throwing the grenades. He's like, this was supposed to be such a peaceful stream when I was beginning with my very pure thoughts, and he just ruined it. The Yortax came to the stream, and it all went south. Everything was exploding, and what I'm creating now is some place for them to spawn from. So I think that will be nice. The rabbits are gonna be spawning from like a small, like a dog house probably. This is gonna be a rabbit house. No, it's not working. Nope. Do we have some block that I can use on this side? Like this texture. I'm sure I've used something like that before. It's way too high. Okay, let's just make it like too wide. Alright. Why didn't I think of this? The answer was that all along. Okay, so now we need some roof. Roof, 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 roof. This? Cool. So right now I'm just creating the place for them to spawn from. Yeah, it's gonna be like a dog house, but for rabbits. So a rabbit house, as I've always said. So beautiful. Can I just move it, please, to the middle? Roughly. Cool. It's gonna be a very small purple cow. It's gonna look like rabbit. Because purple cows always look like rabbits. I feel like every stream I make, we make less and less sense. If someone new comes, they have no idea. They will have no idea what we're talking about. Free placing is great. Like, well, yeah, god damn it. I really hate the fact that this is rotated by 45 degrees by default. Because like I use these steel thingies for everything, and I always have to rotate them like that. Now I need this color. Let's just pretend this is wood. Okay. Just creating some sort of like an entrance. So it's not gonna really have an entrance, of course. This might be too far. Of course it's too far. Yeah, I'll end up deleting all of them. Get the side. Toilet, what? The latrine block. I've never used that one before. Wait, I'll try it in a second. Oh, I've messed up, didn't I? And now I'm just gonna stick some plastic. Oh, I will try the latrine block in a second. Because I've literally never used it before. So I'll just do what I thought I'm gonna do. Ta-da! Oh yeah, you were right. Damn it, I should have used this. Oh no, this is perfect. Ah, oh, damn it, this is way better. We could even like do this. Oh, I love it. Okay, this is great. I'm gonna delete everything I've done. Go away. I don't want you no more. What? What did I do? always get confused with the rotations. The roof is a bit off. I don't think so. It's roughly. Oh, okay. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Nah, this is okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. They are rabbits. They don't care. Yeah, but I fucked up now, didn't I? Now it's way more visible with the... Let's just leave it like this. Is it me or... Oh no, it... Because the hole is not in the center. Yeah, this is how it stays. Poopy rabbit. I like it. I would like... Yes. This is it. This is where they are gonna appear. Right here. Cool. So now we're gonna add some reference point, and this is gonna be a spawn point for the rabbits. For the wabbits. Okay. I'm gonna weld this together. Okay. So I think we could create some time trigger and with some labels that check the live rabbits, because we don't want to make the same mistake we did with the cows, where there is like hundreds and hundreds of cows spawning. The rabbits are not gonna be exploding themselves because we are gonna set their explosive resistance so they can't die to explosions. They are immortal rabbits. Well, they are not immortal. You can still kill them, but they can't explode. It's on trigger. And the trigger is gonna be, say, 4 seconds. And we can leave it at 5. So every 5 seconds, if length entities, so if there is not enough rabbits, and let's say that there is gonna be like what, 10 rabbits, then we want to spawn a rabbit. This. Pass it into a variable so we can work with it later. And position will be get position of the spawn point, and get rotation as well, because we might want to move it later to some other position and place it into a map. And now we want to add a label. It's gonna be rabbits. Cool. So this should be spawning the rabbits. And now we want to start creating the explosions, right? So in the entity template. Oh yeah, when we are spawning the rabbits here in the template, we want to say that every time we spawn the rabbit on entity spawn, we want to attach the storage, because every rabbit needs to have the storage. Cool. This is gonna be rabbit storage. And here we're gonna be creating the functions to throw it. Oh, okay, so BioS. Next time. Thank you for stopping by. Instruction. Poop a grenade. Throw in another totally peaceful idea, Aerotex. At this point, there's nothing you could say that would surprise me. I'm expecting to be surprised. I'm gonna be throwing an entity. Destroy the house. So you would stop the spawning. Oh, this is actually a really good idea. And it's not violent. What happened, Yortex? You came up with a non-violent idea. I'm so surprised. And origin is gonna be transform position of the rabbit. Well, it is peaceful, right? Because you are not killing anything, you're just destroying the house. I mean, okay, it's not totally peaceful to destroy someone's house, but it's still much better than I've expected it to be. Okay, so we just need to define the direction in which it's gonna be thrown, the grenade. And there is gonna be gravity. And the direction is always a little bit tricky. What the actual head, Yandy? That escalated so quickly. What the hell? Oh no. My cousin is here, by the way, guys. The Pro Spy. You can hate him as much as you like. He can't run, so you can always run away. So transform position with some offset and transform position with the start position. You know, the origin, and that should define the angle under which we're gonna be throwing it. And I'm gonna put in speed like 6. And on entity hit, we want to spawn the grenade. Because we don't need this throw entity the grenade to remain there. We want to spawn a new one that's gonna get detonated under some delay. So on ground hit, there's gonna be spawn entity. Go spawn the same grenade. And position is gonna be the hit position. And the same thing is gonna be here with this hit position. Okay, let's just leave it like this. And let's add another time trigger. And this is going to be time trigger for checking if the player is close enough to the rabbit so it gets scared. So we don't have to check it like so intensively, like 0.5 is going to be enough. So this is going to go through all the rabbits. And we're going to ask if they're close enough to the player. So for each item, if the distance between them is going to be lower than some defined number, distance between get position this rabbit and gets position of our player, but I don't know, array get array players. I'm just gonna get the first player in the player role for now, as we've done with everything else. And if the distance is lower than like 3, 4, the rabbit will get scared. And what it means is that we need a new variable. So we're going to create first variable in here is scared. Okay, and if the rabbit is going to be scared, it will start pooping out grenades. Set is scared to true. And then we're going to call the poop sequence. And this will be encased in if is scared, right? Because this should be only if the rabbit is scared. I'm gonna define that is scared is gonna be false at the beginning, because you always want to check that, you know, you don't want to let the game decide which what it's gonna assign to it. So yeah, let's just try this if it's working. Right now it's not gonna be working properly because it's gonna be they're gonna keep pooping the grenades every half second because it's gonna keep calling it. But just to test out if it's working. And I should have turned off the sheep. Oh, this was a mistake. Come here, guys. I need to try if you can. You're not pooping. I'm so disappointed. Damn it! 0.5. Why not? Oh, if it's equal, if it's less than. My garden, why? Let's just disable both of these, just so there isn't the sheep. My garden is beautiful. Oh, it's throwing it the other way, but it's working. So we have to tweak the direction, but otherwise it's working. My garden will definitely be indestructible. Nothing will grow there, but it will be indestructible. Oh, right, because I have 1 here. I need -1. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's just wait for him to come to us. Okay, all we have to do now is just to detonate the grenades after a certain time. And yeah, if these rabbits were on my garden, that didn't end well. And what we're gonna do here is that in the entity, gonna check it as unique. And in the grenade itself, I really want to detonate it in the grenade itself. On create, I'm gonna put in some delay, like 1. And damage. Why do you want to add even more grenades? Like, this is getting out of hands, guys. So, like, when the grenade explodes, it would spawn more grenades. Like, with the another explosion. And then they would explode as well. Okay, we have to check if the entity still exists. The errors that are appearing there are because there is the delayed function, and it is still called even if another grenade explodes and destroys the original grenade. And it is a really sucky thing. I think if this I think this actually should work. Like if you pass something into the if statement that is like an entity itself, if there is invalid entity, it shouldn't work probably. I need them to explode next to each other. It's still not working. Damn it! Oh yeah, it still keeps saying. I hate it. Okay, I'm gonna fix that later. Everything can wait. So I know that I've already fixed it in the other map, but I can't remember how. Like we have to check if this is not equal. Oh wait. It's the local variable to this, and then if this is not equal to none. Well, it makes sense. If it explodes, then there is not going to be anything in this variable, so it's going to be equal to none. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Oknak. I said that it's your fault, but it's definitely not. It's still failing. Ouch. Okay, so let's not worry about the errors. I don't believe you anymore, your text. Like, after all this, you can't expect me to believe you. But okay, tell us. I'm sure it's not gonna be violent at all. But yeah, by the way, I've been thinking about the way that this could work. Chocolate slows you down, but how are we gonna create that? Like chocolate blocks, maybe. Yeah, but how are we gonna know that the player is on chocolate blocks? This seems way too complicated. I like it. Okay. So chocolate blocks with trigger zones on them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'll spawn them like this, maybe. So you would spawn multiple of them. Ah, I hate the look. Yeah, so if they were like this, it could work with some smaller ones thrown in there. That is not a bad idea, and it's not violent, so you weren't lying your text. Okay, so yeah, we can definitely do that. By the way, what I wanted to say before, I was thinking about this, and I don't think it should be the arena. I actually think it would be nice if this was like the parkour, like a race, where there would be a small pieces of land, like you're running from like an island to an island, and that would be like parts when you have to jump, parts when you have to like just run and stuff, or dodge some crazy sheep and rabbits on different islands, and it would just be about who finishes, well, who gets to the finish first. So, do you guys think that could work? Because I think that we've already done a lot of like arena fight, so this would be a nice change. Pink chocolate block. Well, if you are to, like thrown under that, we can just check if if some player has like y coordinates less than 0, then it will just return them to the point, checkpoint. That's what I was looking for. There would be checkpoints on each island, and as soon as you get to the island, you get like a new checkpoint assigned, like with every race game. Yeah, I hate to do this, guys, but it's already 10 p.m., so I will have to end the stream. I know that I've spent way too much time on the pet, but I can't really stay longer. Uh, that is good questions, Yedni, but like it all depends on like how you decide it, right? Like I'm used to X, Y, and Z being the vertical one as well. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. Stream forever. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the stream on, and you can like watch me sleep and play League of Legends and stuff. Although I could stream League of Legends, that's true. Yeah, Z is vertical in most programs, and I've been used to that so much. So every time I was like creating vectors here, I always had a problem with that. that Y is not. Wait. Y is the vertical one. Yeah, right. Sorry. I've been talking backwards the whole time, but you know what I mean. It all depends on you, how you define it. So, eh, like in the end, who cares? It's just letters. You just have to get used to a new system. Oh, it's not a strange choice. I mean, Blender is full of strange choices. Blender itself is like a one big strange, weird, unconventional thing. Like I love Blender, don't get me wrong. I'm like making stuff there, but like up in before 2.8 came out, the controls were so confusing. Like the new Blender is very friendly compared to the old one, but the old one it was so impossible. Like I think I was using Cinema 4D before that, and Cinema 4D was very useful, user friendly. Then I came to Blender and I couldn't even find how to add something to the scene. It was such a mess. Anyways, guys, I'm really gonna end the stream now. So thank you for stopping by, and I'm really sorry that we didn't have more time for pooping bunnies, but we will definitely pick up where we left off next time, and I promise this time there won't be any, you know, any other plans for pets and stuff. And I will upload the pet at the end of the stream now, so you can check it out later in the workshop. Okay, see ya guys. It was really nice seeing you here. Bye.